would you please subscribe if you haven't? If you are very, very, very sure that you have subscribed, it's okay. Thumbs up for you. For those who have not subscribed, and I can see you, please subscribe before we go ahead with this video. And first of all, I want to take this chance to thank you all for the support. I remember I started this YouTube. It's not a year ago, it's less than a year ago, and I have seen your support, and I can only thank you. I might not have the real words that might show how much I appreciate your presence, but I do. Okay, so today I want to talk something about jobs in America and the challenges that you're gonna encounter if you wanna go the self-employed way, or if you wanna start a company in America. Yeah, jobs are there, but there are no people to work for you. So right now I've been looking for someone to work with me, and it's been like 2 months and I haven't found a person to work for me. And I'm not the only person, because I know several people have been looking for someone to work with, to work for them. But it's so hard in America to get labor. Labor is not something affordable, not because you cannot even pay, but because there are no people to work for you. One thing I do not know for sure is if it means there are a lot of jobs and fewer people, because in that case I would just wonder why they don't get people from outside the country to come and work. Like, why don't they offer job visas for the little jobs, not necessarily a job that you need to be certified, or a job that requires you to have a license or any degree. But I do not understand why they don't do that, but maybe it's a reason with the government in regard to their restrictions and policies regarding people coming here. So sometimes you're forced to work like a donkey, because you have clients that believe in you, and you have the schedule that you want to go with. But sometimes, because every person who works as a self-employed person, they know that it takes you even more energy to work the job than people who are employed. Why? Because this is your company and you want to make it the best. You are trying your best, and the more you work, it's the more you're gonna earn. Okay? It is your company, yeah, you are self-employed. You would think in your mind that you have more free time. The only difference with self-employed person and unemployed person is, that's a police. I just thought they're gonna follow me. They didn't, because I don't know if I was overspeeding. So the only difference between an unemployed person and a self-employed person is the fact that if you are self-employed, you have you can free your time anytime you want, because you are your own boss. But if you are employed, you cannot be able to do that, because someone somewhere needs to approve that. Okay? But in terms of working, you have to work even harder, because this is your company. The more effort you put in, the more income you're gonna get. Okay? But sometimes it's not because we want to work like donkeys, but because we don't have labor. Labor is not something something you can get easily here in America. I don't know of Europe and Canada, but I'll tell you for sure, in America we struggle to get people to work, especially around this time, because I believe because they stopped some things, or maybe they did put some travel restrictions during COVID, and I did not realize how far something that took place like 3 weeks or 2 months, I did not realize how far it can affect people for the rest of their future. Because right now in America there is shortage of workers. I don't know if there is something that could be done regarding it, but all I know is that we are struggling to get people to work for you. It's so hard. And if I had any, if it was in my strength, I would get people from outside the country. But that is beyond what I can do, because I am also restricted in some ways. Okay, so I'm heading to my second job. I just finished one, and that one requires a lot of work because it is an Airbnb plus a clubhouse that is so huge. So you can see how much a person has to work in order to set the foundation of a company. This is not something that I would want to continue with, like working just me and maybe one or two more people, but I would wish I can get more people to work with me, for me, under me. That is my biggest wish, and we are hoping and trusting God that ways will open and we will get more people to be able to work, because right now the shortage is affecting everybody, which is not a good thing. Okay, so we are heading this way, and I'm gonna go home, drop off my daughter here who is shooting the video, and she has gymnastics at 6. So that means if I have to go to the other work, I have to find means for her to get to the gymnastics, because right now it's few minutes to 3 p.m. and by the time I get done with the other job, it's gonna be 7, because at least 3 hours. So it's gonna be 7. So I wouldn't be able to come at 6 to drop her off because it's far, and then get back to work. It doesn't work easily. So the other thing that I wanted to say, I've been looking for a babysitter, that is a nanny, of whichever age, I don't mind, but it's so hard, very hard in America to even get the little help that you might think is gotten easily. What am I trying to say? People take things for granted. If you're in Africa and you have a house girl, you better treat them right, because the minute you don't have anyone to babysit for you and you are working, that is the minute you're gonna understand what type of help that house girl was giving you, and you will be able to value her the same way you value your precious things. Okay, so this has been it's been hectic, and I just work like, I don't know, I don't even know when I take rest, but I take rest when I sleep, when that time comes for me to sleep, because when I go home I still have things to do, and I have to send the invoices to where I worked so that they can pay me, and so many other things. And you know what, the grace is sufficient. That is all I tell myself every morning. Like today, I was so tired to work, but I told myself, Esther, Essie, the grace. So I was saying this, but my phone couldn't handle anymore because it got too hot, and I believe it's because of the temperatures outside. It's too hot, like too hot. So I was saying this, sometimes you get too tired, you feel like, I don't want to go to work today. But you know something, when you cannot go to work and you're self-employed and your job relies on you, it's gonna make you not to make any money that day. I'm not saying money should flow in every single day, but all I'm saying, you should make it a priority to be at work. You should make it a priority to show up at work no matter what, and that is the only way people make wealth, because they don't take things for granted. They don't postpone. They don't keep it for tomorrow. And even though you get tired, you have to know how to push yourself, and that is what I do. I push myself as much as I can, and I believe the grace is sufficient. I truly believe in God, and I truly believe in Him renewing my strength, renewing my energy each and every morning, and every time that I need it. I believe in that, and that keeps me going. It keeps me moving. My prayer today is to pray that so many people get green cards. Oh my God. If I would know today, if I fast for 3 days, people will get so many green cards for this year. Oh my God, I will be ready to do that because this country needs help. They need help, okay? Because it's a 24/7 economy, meaning you can work for 24 hours or around the clock and nobody gonna question that because that is how it operates. But there are no people to work, okay? So I don't wish to go on with this video. I just wanted to let you know how things are in the state of America right now in terms of workers. And I would just wish there will be a way so that things could slow down on us. You know, everyone requires time to rest. But I do work Monday through Friday. That's my schedule. Saturday and Sunday is my family time. I have to be at home doing family-like things, okay? But if I get help, if I get workers, if I get people to work for me or with me, I'll be more than glad because it's gonna make my life easier, okay? So guys, I know I always tell you at the end of the video that we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. It is true, we can do all things through Christ, and I believe and I have seen it work. So guys, bye bye, see you next time.